What is good, people? I hope you are all alright. I am James, an aspiring videographer, cinematographer, and in today's session I want to talk about shot lists. Not only are shot lists amazing, but I want to talk about how they can help you speed up your video process just by employing this must-do planning exercise. Alright guys? So, what is a shot list, I suppose, is the question. So just to paint a picture, you turn up on set, you've got all your gear, you've got an idea of what you're wanting to do. Everything so far is going extremely well. But unfortunately, the day seems to run out. The time just seems to dwindle away. And a lot of this could be done, or at least be mitigated, by having a bit of a plan ahead of time. That fundamentally is what a shot list is going to do for you. And it seems like I'm telling you the simplest thing in the world, but I'm telling you right now, the amount of times I've turned up, especially when you're trying to get a certain look, or you've done a storyboard, or you're trying to do certain things in certain scenes in certain ways, a storyboard itself is such a great tool. The amount of times I've come away from a scene or come away from a shoot and I've turned around and said to myself, why the hell did I not write a shot list? And then when I've done a shot list, I sit there and think, it's the greatest thing ever in the world. Now that doesn't mean you can't work outside the scope of a shot list, guys. I'm not saying that at all. It's not like you write it down, it's in black and white, and you can never deviate from that plan. That is not the case at all. It's all about just trying to get in the stuff that you need, and you can plan appropriately for that. So I suppose the big thing in this is, what would you put in your shot list? So the things that I put in a shot list, they come from all sorts of shapes and sizes. Some could be the most simplest ones. Some can have a little bit more detail in it. It depends what you're trying to achieve in the long run in this. But for most scenarios, the most simplest way of doing a shot list, for me personally, would be a bit of a storyboard itself. And I don't mean storyboard like drawing the pictures, which, to be fair, you could do, guys. I don't want to stop you from doing that. But my basic one, if I had to go to bare minimum on what I need on my shot list, it will be the type of shot. So what do I mean by type of shot? I mean something as simple as, is it a medium shot? Is it a close-up? Is it a wide? And they're three basic shots, but it might be something that you want to put a little bit more detail into. It might be that you are taking from your storyboard that it is a mid shot with shoulders in, slightly looking up at the camera, or you might have it straight on. It might be some little detail. What type of shot are you trying to achieve with this? And it just gives you an idea straight away. It's a visual cue straight off the bat. As soon as you put that lens on, you can see that, and it's almost going to be like a tick list like this, guys. You're going to literally create a list of shots, and this is going to be literally every shot you want to do. You're going to want the type of shot on that. Is it a faraway shot? Maybe a little comment or something just to achieve, all right? But what type of shot? Medium, close-up, extreme close-up, wide. It can go on for days. Follow shot, tracking your shot. Practically said the same thing there. But it could be something like, it could include movement fundamentally, but definitely what is the frame meant to look like with regards to what you're trying to get within it. So what type of shot? Okay. Number two, off the back of this, of what type of shot, what lens do you want to use? Now, this is not nailed in stone. I have changed this depending on the look when it comes out, and as you do this more, you will get better with the lenses you want to use. I never really fail on a wide when I need to use a wide, but maybe there's the blurring option between my 30 and my 45, for instance, or something along the lines of that. Or maybe the fact that my wide lens only goes to 2.8 versus my 45, what allows me to have a 1.8. It could be something as silly as that, why you change things out, or maybe just like the look. But if you can go into the shoot with a basic idea of what you want that to look like, it might help you plan your shots by lens. Maybe if you're using a gimbal, you might want to know what lenses you've got so you're not constantly swapping them out. So having that information with what type of shot, and number two, like I say, is having the lens on that as well, it'll give you a much better idea of how to plan the day or plan the shoot a little bit more quicker and be a little bit more leaner with the lenses that you are using. All right. Number three, we've already talked about this a little bit on the first one. So not only is it like what type of shot, like I say, but what is happening within the shot. what is happening within that scene or that shot itself. And it might be that you are walking with something, like walking, following. It might be that you want in a certain angle or something like that. And what that'll do straight away is it'll make you understand and give you a cue, because your brain can only think of a few things. If you're thinking of lighting, you're on about directing the people that you're doing, and there's a multitude of things that you're trying to do on the day. If you can give yourself quick notes and some really key pieces of information that will make you much quicker at getting where you need to be. And like I say, it's like a tick list. So you're going through it or crossing it off, ticking it off straight away. You're going to look at it, you know what lens it is, you know what type of shot it is, you know where you're going to try and get it in, and you know you've got some comments on that. Well, it might be not even the fact of following and things like that. It might be something that you want to get in the shot. Maybe it's some scenery, maybe it's lights, maybe it's a leading line you need to get in, or something, some kind of feature that gives you a little bit of an edge, a little bit of that information, what allows you to just be that little bit quicker, that little bit leaner with how your day's going. Don't be in this place where you're thinking planning is such a bad thing. I get that run and gun shooting is a great way of doing things, but let's not lie to ourselves when we sit and think to ourselves that there's not go-to shots that these people do, because they can do them very easy, very simply, and then they can worry about the other shots that they're not trying to get. And this is fundamentally what you're trying to do. You're trying to stay away from any surprises on the day so that you can get in what you need to get in. And then when you get home and you put them in, or get back to work and you put them in the computer, you're not sat there disappointed because you've forgotten a shot. I literally did that the other week. On a shoot that I had a shot list down, and because I was literally running and gunning it and I'm ticking things off, I must have forgot to have either ticked it off or I've just not wrote it down. I can't quite remember. It's not an issue. I didn't need the location for it, but it's something that if I'd not had that shot list, I might have even missed many more. But in the past, it's something that is such a key thing. So these are great things to use. Potentially is. And again, a shot list itself is not exhaustible in the sense of you can put as much on this or as little on this as you want. But I would say a little Brucey bonus what has helped me, especially if you're somebody who works with lighting and things like that. If you want to have a bit of a bonus point for it, I would say put on lighting. It don't have to be, it could be pictures, it could be something like that. It could be something where you just want to have the light in a direction or something. It could be anything. One key light, backlight, silhouette. It could be anything like that, just to give you an idea of what you're needing. But if you put that on, it's another little detail, and that allows you to be that little bit quicker, a little bit snappier on set. And I'm telling you right now, guys, when you're constantly trying to think of a million things, telling people what to do, anything where you can put something down what will make your life easier, it is worth it. And fundamentally, you're not kind of saving time to some degree, because what you're actually doing is you're going to put a bit of time up ahead of time, so you can potentially save that time or use that time we used earlier on within the shoot to make you just that little bit quicker. And if you miss a shot, you'll be shooting yourself after, because there's nothing worse than having to ring someone back up and saying, can we meet back up at that location to do that shot? Oh God, just saying it makes me shiver. So just to recap, guys, on what some of them were. So number one, we had the type of shot. Is it a mid shot, medium? What we're trying to get within the frame itself. Number two was your lens. What lens will you be using? Number three was the action or something what might be going on within the scene that you want to capture. Some little notes on that sense. And number four, a little Brucey bonus, which is maybe you want some specific lighting within this in order to give it a look that you are after. And these things can easily be forgotten. That's all I'm trying to get across to you, is that if you can forget it, you will. But these little things that we do and these little 1% that we add to our craft can go a lot further when we get them in post. So it's something that I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't know what I'd do without. If I could reiterate anything in this, it is shot list. Just it will elevate. It will make you quicker. It will make you better. I cannot say it enough. A shot list is amazing. It is amazing. Now, don't get too bogged down in it in the sense of, don't be going crazy on it the first time if you've never done one before. Just put some basic stuff down, even if it's just like mid-shot, 50mm or whatever else, things like that. And it just gives you like an idea. If you don't do storyboards neither, this is a good way to kind of be a bit of an interim to that, if you like. This might be the fact that you do storyboards and you've got a shot list in between them, what converts it. It's like the bridge, if you like, that gets you there to the set and allows you to translate what you need to do. It's just such a great tool. It's such a great tool, guys. And I'd love to hear from you. Do you need a shot list? Do you not? Can you just do it without? Is it just me and my terrible memory? Is that what it actually is? I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know how you get on. How do you do it? If you have had a shot list, tell me some pros, some cons. I have no cons for a shot list. That's what I'm gonna say. I have no cons. I refuse to give it a con. I think it is that good. I think they are that good, guys. If you're not using them, I highly recommend it. Yeah, that's it. A bit high. I think that was a high energy one for the shot list. It's because I'm very passionate about it. If you've gotten this far, thank you very much. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure, and hopefully I will get to see you in the next one. But for now, take it easy.